Guys, welcome back to part 3 of my book look series, where I'm taking a look at books that help chronicle the evolution, the creation and the history of animation, comics, manga, whatsoever. And this time we've got a book that deals with the history of anime, specifically Japanese animation. Now, the World History of Animation book before did cover anime to some degree, but this book goes into much more detail. And like we did before, I'm going to go into the handycam mode. We're going to take a look at the pages and what I would recommend. Would I recommend you guys buy this book? But if you're an anime fan, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Tyro Media.
Alright, so now we're taking a look at Anime, a History. And we're looking at the outside cover. Look at those anime characters there. I don't know what anime that is. Jonathan Clements, he did an extensive job on this. So let's turn it over on the back. We got a little blurb, which I'm not going to bother read. Japanese animation is the nexus of war, international, blah, blah, blah. So it tells you about Jonathan Clements. He did a very intense job about this, but we'll get more to that on the inside. But let's do the DVD test. So let's do the size test. You can see it's about what, 2/3 the size of a DVD. So it's a good book. It's a bit floppy, you know. It's not a hard cover, it's a floppy cover. Let's look at the content. So we can see here it covers introduction, Kid Adedo's new. Anyways, it chronicles the whole history of anime in sections, which I like. Again, I like that all these books do that. It goes all the way down, 236 pages total. So now we get to the book. And looking at this book, it screams high school textbook. These are the kind of books I would see in school. It's just a lot of text. A lot of walls of text. And it reminds me of a school scene in high school. Now, there are pictures there, but they are in black and white. They're very small. And it just reminds me of a high school textbook. It's not a bad thing, because what he lacks for in presentation, he makes for in content. This is such a thorough book when it comes to information. But just the presentation is a little bit lacking. So I'm just flicking through the pages, as you can see. It's okay. It's just very thorough when it comes to text. I get more into the images now. The images are okay, but most of them are not in color. And it's not consistent because some of them are in color. Now you see there's a complaint that a lot of people made that the text was a bit small. Look, you see some color here, Afro Samurai and stuff like that. It's a very good book when it comes to the content, intellectual content on the history, but just the presentation is a little bit lacking. It's just so much like a textbook, but I'm not gonna hinder Mr. Clements on what he did with content, because I was reading this book, it's so thorough, but I was just a little bit disappointed with the presentation. So it's really a short review, to be honest with you. That's pretty much it for Anime History. Compared to the other books, it's a little bit. Where can you buy? Let's take a look. Amazon, of course, and right now you see only 13 left. $24.95 is the price. And the Amazon reviews, what people have to say about it is very similar to what I was saying. Let's go down and take a look. There's some other recommendation books we might speak about in the future. See, people are saying they like it. It's consistent, very rich in content, in information. But some people say they're disappointed. Like, I'll go into this here. This guy was disappointed because where is it? Yeah, here. Look, very disappointed. Received this book. The type was so small. A person with good vision couldn't see. Yeah, I have to admit, I was a bit disappointed with the font, the size of it. It's like a textbook. And on top of that, I don't think there was a digital version anyway. But that's pretty much it, guys. Get it secondhand if you can, like I always say. But that's pretty much it for Anime History. Welcome to celebrate International Animation Day month. I know this was shorter than I think the rest, and compared to the other books, very different. But guys, this was the last one. If you want me to do more book coverage like this, let me know in the comments down below. The whole month is Celebrate Animation Day, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out.